Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to kick off our session today with a focus on smart habits for focus, balance, and productivity. Today's presentation is titled Time Management Tips, and I'll be sharing practical strategies to help you manage your time more effectively. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore simple yet powerful habits that can make a real difference in your daily routine. So let's get started and discover how to work smarter, not harder. Let's start by emphasizing the importance of tracking time, reflecting daily, and building better routines. These are foundational to effective time management because they help us understand where our time goes and identify areas for improvement. When you regularly review your habits, you can make small adjustments that lead to big gains over time. Next, it's crucial to review and improve continuously. Saying no to low-value tasks, delegating when possible, and removing distractions are key strategies. These actions free up your time and mental energy, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Protecting your time is also vital. Techniques like the Pomodoro method, single tasking, and controlling distractions help keep you focused. They enable you to work more efficiently and prevent burnout. Working with focus means setting clear goals, understanding your priorities, and having a solid plan. When you know what's most important and have a roadmap, it's much easier to stay on track and be productive. Finally, setting a clear direction is what ties everything together. This slide outlines the main points we'll explore today and gives you a framework for managing your time more intentionally. The overall theme here is about creating a balanced, focused approach to work and life through these practical strategies. Let's talk about planning across different time horizons, monthly, weekly, and daily. It's important to break down your goals into manageable chunks so you stay on track and maintain focus. When we plan by time horizon, it helps us stay organized and aligned with our overall objectives. Starting with the big picture, we can set monthly goals, then break those down into weekly tasks, and finally, daily actions. This approach keeps everything clear and achievable. Now, when you're setting goals, I recommend using the SMART framework. That means your goals should be specific, so define exactly what needs to be done. They should also be measurable, meaning you can track your progress with numbers or milestones. Goals should be achievable, realistic, and actionable, so they push you but are still within reach. They need to be relevant, aligned with your larger outcomes and priorities. And finally, they should be time-bound, with clear deadlines to keep you motivated and on schedule. Starting with clear, SMART goals is the foundation. When your goals are well-defined and structured, it becomes easier to stay focused and motivated as you work through each time horizon. This approach ultimately helps you be more productive and successful in reaching your objectives. Let's start with eliminating tasks that don't add value. Think of it as removing activities that waste your attention and energy, freeing up space for what truly matters. When possible, delegate tasks to others so you can focus on your core responsibilities and protect your time from interruptions. Now, for tasks that are urgent but not important, schedule them. These are often the things that demand immediate attention but don't really contribute to your long-term goals, like planning, learning, and growth activities. For important tasks that aren't urgent, do them first. These include deadlines, crises, and critical work. Handling these right away helps you stay ahead and reduces stress. And finally, for tasks that are both urgent and important, prioritize with the Eisenhower matrix. This method helps you determine what needs immediate action versus what can wait, keeping your focus on high-impact activities. All of this connects back to the overall theme of managing your time intentionally, eliminating waste, delegating when possible, scheduling wisely, and prioritizing effectively to stay productive and balanced. When it comes to structuring your day, tools like Google Calendar, Todoist, and Notion can be real game changers. They help you organize and visualize your tasks, making it easier to stay on track. The key is to focus on planning your day before it even starts. One effective strategy is to prioritize your most valuable tasks first. By choosing your top 3 priorities, you ensure that you're working on what truly matters, rather than getting lost in smaller, less impactful tasks. It's also helpful to prepare your plan either the night before or first thing in the morning. This way, you start with clarity and purpose. Making a to-do list based on your priorities sets a clear path for the day ahead. Overall, planning your day in advance, using these tools, and focusing on your top priorities helps you work smarter, not harder, and keeps you aligned with your bigger goals. Now, let's talk about how the Pomodoro technique makes a big difference in managing our tasks. It helps make large tasks feel much more manageable, both when you're starting and when you're working toward finishing them. By breaking work into focused intervals, it's easier to get going and stay motivated. It also plays a significant role in reducing burnout. How? By encouraging regular recovery breaks, you give yourself time to recharge, which keeps your energy and focus sharp over the long haul. This way, you're less likely to feel overwhelmed or exhausted. Another key benefit is improved concentration. When you set a clear, short sprint, say, 25 minutes, you create a specific work window that helps you stay focused and productive. Knowing there's a break coming up makes it easier to block out distractions and stay on task. Now, why does this method work? After completing 4 of these work hand break cycles, it's recommended to take a longer break. This longer pause helps you reset even more effectively, preventing fatigue. The basic structure is simple. Each focused work session lasts 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 of these, you take a longer break, usually around 15 to 30 minutes. This rhythm keeps your mind fresh and engaged. And you might notice the symbol, the tomato. That's the Pomodoro. It's a fun way to remember focusing in short, intense bursts. Using these focused work blocks not only boosts your productivity, but also makes your work sessions feel more manageable and less daunting. So, by applying this technique, you can make your work sessions more effective, enjoyable, and sustainable over time. Let's talk about how a tidy work area can really make a difference. When your space is organized and free of clutter, it helps reduce visual distractions and mental load, allowing you to focus better on what truly matters. A clean workspace isn't just about looks, it's about creating an environment that fosters productivity and clarity. Next, consider the impact of notifications and social media. Silence those non-essential alerts and limit your social media use during work time. Constant notifications can pull your attention away and disrupt your flow, so turning them off helps you stay in the zone. And while it might seem multitasking is efficient, in reality, doing one task at a time actually lowers mistakes and boosts your efficiency. Focusing on one thing lets you give it your full attention, leading to better quality work and faster completion. Overall, these strategies help reduce attention loss and keep you more engaged. By minimizing distractions and focusing on single tasks, you create a smoother, more effective work process that aligns perfectly with the goal of working smarter, not harder. Let's take a closer look at how we spend our time during the workday. About 10% of our hours tend to get lost to distractions, which can be anything from emails to quick social media checks. Then, roughly 20% of our time is often consumed by meetings and administrative tasks, things that pull us away from our core work. The majority of our productive hours, around 70%, should ideally be dedicated to focused work, where we can really make progress on meaningful projects. To get a better handle on where our hours are going, I recommend using tools like Rescue Time or Toggle Track. These can give you insights into your daily habits and help identify time leaks. It's also crucial to set boundaries. Protect your schedule by making sure it reflects your true priorities. Unnecessary commitments or saying yes to everything can steal time from the work that truly matters. Learning to say no is a powerful way to safeguard your time. Finally, remember that tracking your time and establishing boundaries isn't just about productivity. It's about respecting your work and personal priorities. When you protect your time, you're more likely to focus on what counts and achieve your goals. Now, let's take a look at a typical daily routine example. In the early morning, around 6:00 a.m., I start my day with wake up and exercise. This helps me energize and set a positive tone for the day. At 7:00 a.m., I move on to breakfast and planning, which allows me to fuel up and organize my priorities. From 8:00 a.m. to 12:00 p.m., I focus on important work or study, making sure I dedicate quality time to my key tasks. Then, at noon, I take a lunch break to recharge. In the afternoon, between 1:00 and 3:00 p.m., I attend meetings and handle various tasks that require collaboration or focus. Following that, from 3:00 to 3:15 p.m., I take a short break. It's essential to refresh before diving back into work. Between 3:15 and 5:00 p.m., I wrap up remaining work, ensuring I stay productive and on track. And finally, in the evening, I dedicate time to family, hobbies, and relaxation, which are crucial for maintaining a healthy work-life balance. This example illustrates how structuring your day around these core areas can help you stay organized, productive, and fulfilled. Let's talk about developing principles for personal effectiveness and leadership. One of the foundational tools we have is the 7 habits. These habits help us shape our mindset and behaviors for better leadership and personal growth. They serve as a solid framework for creating positive change. Next, we have the concept of deep work. This idea emphasizes how uninterrupted focus can lead to much stronger results. When we eliminate distractions and immerse ourselves fully in important tasks, we unlock our true potential and produce higher quality work more efficiently. Then there's Atomic Habits, which teaches us how small, consistent daily systems can lead to lasting improvement. It's about building tiny habits that compound over time, small changes that make a big difference in the long run. Finally, I want to highlight some of the best books on time management. Continuous learning is crucial. By reading and absorbing new strategies, we keep sharpening our skills and stay ahead in managing our time effectively. All of these principles connect back to our overall theme of personal effectiveness and leadership. By applying these ideas, we can develop ourselves into more focused, disciplined, and impactful leaders. So, as we wrap up, I want to emphasize the importance of setting clear goals and choosing our priorities wisely. By doing this, we can focus our energy on what truly matters and avoid getting sidetracked. Working with focus is essential. It's about staying committed and avoiding distractions. Regularly reviewing our progress helps us stay on track and make adjustments as needed. And of course, protecting time for health, family, and personal growth is vital. These areas nourish us and keep us balanced. Remember, managing your time effectively isn't just about ticking off tasks. It's about managing your life in a way that supports your overall well-being. When we do this, we're not just managing time, we're managing life. Always keep that in mind.